been the biggest challenge for me, because I remember I published my first book, Zoo, in 2018, right? And back then it's like there was a hunger for my work, for my books and that kind of thing. So I didn't even need to do that much marketing. It's like that book kind of sold itself. But then the more books I published, it was like there was a diminishing returns kind of thing where I have to market like extra hard, you know, to sell a fraction of the books of the copies of Zoo that I sold, you know. And so that has always been a challenge, especially because I'm not a social media person. I used to think I was, but as time goes by, it's like I can't do this. I can't always be online writing all the time and then worrying about what kind of traction that my posts and my, bluntly put, how many reactions, how does that translate to book sales, this kind of thing. It's, oh god, I can't do it, you know. It was tasking even on mental health, because you would think, oh, my post yesterday had 200 reactions, my post today has 100 reactions. Does that mean I'm not a good writer anymore? Does that mean my work doesn't connect with people anymore? Does it, that kind of thing? No, no, not great, not great. So I realized that has the effect of taking me away from creating and towards a direction where it's like I'm writing to please as many people as possible for the sake of reactions and then book sales, and that wasn't sustainable for me. So in the end, I guess I just kind of dropped off the internet entirely. These days, I barely market my books at all, which leads me nicely to the lessons I learned the hard way, right? And that is, I I don't know about you guys, but since I realized that it would be such a huge challenge to make good money from self-publishing books in Kenya, right?
Yeah.
But I thought if I did it traditionally, I get published by Longhorn or Moran Publishers or Oxford or whatever, now I would be part of that ecosystem. Like I have the publisher, and the publisher worries about marketing, distribution, sales, and maybe at the end of the year, I get a nice check. I get a nice amount of money in the account. And so my first book published by Oxford is called Old Money. I saw the royalties for that, and I just was like, oh my god, because I thought I thought he do Missy G come and Mimi, I had dreamt too much or what, but I thought I would build, like Tajenga Nyumba home.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, a guy can dream, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Ile pesa yenye ilikuja, the only thing I could build on that was dreams. Yeah, I could build castles. And so that was a lesson learned the hard way, that I have no idea how to make money from books. Self-publishing, old school publishing, I don't know. I'm hoping you guys, that's a lesson I'm still learning, and I'm hoping I can get some illumination, some answers from you guys, right? But I also said I'm a script writer, which means that helps. You make more money from writing movies and TV shows than from books. Books is something I do for the passion of it, for the freedom of it. I can write whatever I want, however I want, and there won't be anybody breathing down my neck telling me this won't sell, or the audiences don't want to see that, or whatever. So yeah, books are where I come to express myself creatively. Movies and TV shows are where I go to parent.
That's interesting. It's something you've said about your first book being that it sold really well online.